Mandy Moore graced the big screen in License to Wed and A Walk to Remember. Now you can hear her voice on the TV series Sheriff Callies, A Wild West. She's also speaking out about a good cause, and she joins me now. Mandy, so lovely to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
We're hearing your voice on Sheriff Callies' Wild West. We heard it in Tangled. Oh,
Yeah.
Everybody loved that. What drew you to this latest role?
I actually auditioned for Sheriff Callies' Wild West long before Tangled came out. So it's been a long time in the making.
Okay.
I've come to discover that animated projects, it's years in the making. But I loved the combination of doing, again, both the singing and the voiceover acting. And I wanted to be a part of a kid's show, and the premise sounded super cute, and I'm a big cat lover, so playing a pink cat, you know, was appealing to me.
Last time we spoke, you were also working on some new music. Are you still doing that?
Long time in the making as well. Not just animated shows. Records take a while too. I've been sort of on and off working on music for the last, gosh, nearly 5 years since I put out my last record. But I have decided that 2014 is the year of actual progress forward. So I have been in a real writing mode the last couple of months, the last couple of weeks specifically, and hoping to start recording later this summer.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what kind of sound can we expect on this one?
I'm not sure what the album is going to sound like. I guess, you know, sort of the tone or the direction of the record. I mean, that will sort of depend when we get into the studio, but my husband's a musician. He has a studio. He sort of is an all analog guy, so I'd like to sort of try my hand at that.
And you started out very early on. You had a pop sound. I mean, what do you think about when you look back at those early records?
It's hard because I don't necessarily relate to it anymore. I look back at what I was doing when I was 15 and 16, and obviously completely, you know, grateful for the opportunity. But I think as I've sort of grown and evolved as a person, my sound has sort of followed suit. So I imagine like the new record will sort of sound like the last few records that I've made in a way, but maybe a little bit more dangerous, maybe a little bit more raw.
You mentioned your husband, Ryan Adams. He's coming out with a new album soon. Any chance that you have a say, or did you have any influence on it?
I don't need to have any influence when it comes to his work. No, it's excellent. He's been working on it for a while, and I actually got to sing on it, which is fun. You know, it's so fun to be able to share that with your partner, and we're writing my whole record together. So yeah, it's nice to be able to be invested in each other's work and passion. You
just had your 5-year wedding anniversary. Congratulations.
Thank
oh my gosh,
you.
What's the secret to staying together? It's Hollywood, it's music industry. A lot of relationships just don't last.
Well, you'll have to ask me in another couple of years. I mean, 5 is certainly a milestone, but I don't know if there is any secret. It's like any relationship. It's challenging. It takes work, and it takes, you know, an open line of communication. It takes compromise and prioritizing each other and the time you spend with each other. I don't think it's any different than any other relationship.
I was checking out your Twitter page, and I realized you're doing a beauty editor stint at Birdie, and I have to ask you, what's your beauty tip for us?
Beauty tip?
Yes.
I don't know if I'm the best person to dole out beauty advice. My role at Birdie is sort of more of a guinea pig, but I mean, my tip is just simple for people, you know, everything in moderation, getting sleep, moisturizing, washing your face. I'm always really good about that. I know
before you go to bed.
I know some women aren't always so good about it, but I have to say I think that served me well over the years. Like, no matter what, I always make sure that I wash my face and get all of my makeup and stuff off.
So aside from music, do you have any other TV or movie projects in the works that you want to?
There's a couple things percolating right now, but nothing that I can specifically talk about. So I've just sort of been throwing most of my energy and time behind the music.
Yeah. Well, I understand you also brought a little friend today.
I did.
Can we see him? Can we bring him on?
Can we bring Drex in? Cue Drex. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba.
So sweet.
Hi, Bubba Lou.
So Drex is here for a reason, and tell us why.
I have partnered up with Purina Cat Chow and their Building Better Lives campaign, and the brand is donating $275,000 to 50 different shelters across the country, one in each state. They're donating that money towards adoption and renovation and nutritional support. And equally, we're asking people to share their story of adoption and rescue using the hashtag #MyRescueStory. And if 1,500 people share their stories via social media, whether it's on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, Purina Cat Chow's channels, Purina Cat Chow will donate $50,000 to PetFinder.com, an additional $50,000. So I'm a huge advocate of rescuing and adoption, and really am so excited to be a part of this campaign, just raising awareness for all the good work that Purina is doing. We have 4 cats that we've rescued and 2 dogs. So I'm a big proponent for it. I mean, I think they can make some of the most incredible, you know, pets, and just that unconditional love that you get there's no greater feeling than walking home and walking into that love.
Do you think you and Ryan will adopt any more? Do you see that down the line?
I think there's a strong possibility of more cats and perhaps another dog or 2 in our future. We have a bit of an animal menagerie now. We actually have 3 outdoor cats that have taken up home in our backyard recently. So we have 3 more cats that we're feeding and taking care of. So we have a lot of love to give.
Aww.
And we have enough room, I think, for some more babies. So I'm sure that's in our future for sure.
Well, we look forward to that. And thank you so much, Mandy, for coming by today. It was so great talking with you.
Thanks for having Drex.
Yes, Drex, you are the cutest little cat. You are. I'm glad he's adopted too. It's very good story.
Forever home.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thanks again.
Thank you.
Singer-actress Mandy Moore for this and all things entertainment. Stay with CBSNews.com.